standing, you all still talking. Amani, you also still talking.
Good, I'm good.
I am good enough to teach you math. That is the only link I can think to what has it got to do with our math lesson. Hey, the next one, I still here talking. You stand up also. Zoe, you already standing. Now you stand out just nice, you are still talking. Can I start? Okay, yesterday we started on indices. I want to do a quick recap. Indices is when we write a number with its power. Instead of writing the number in the full number, for example, 16. When I write a number as 16, I don't want to write it in 16, I want to write it in index notation. I can write it as 2 to the power of 4. And when I write this as 2 to the power of 4, I call this number 2 the base. And I call this number 4 the index or power. Okay? Okay. Then when we go and look at the question 6, each of the following index notation, change the base to a prime number. That is what they want us to do. So for now, the base is 9. 9 is not a prime number. So what are prime numbers? Prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Usually you only need to know until 19 is more than enough already. Okay? So how do I change 9 to a prime number? I go back to my secondary 1 skills, prime factorization. I try to divide 9 by the smallest prime number. So I will start trying. See if I can divide 9 by 2 or not. I press 9 divide by 2, I will not get a whole number. Adam, stand. And move a bit to the side so that you don't block other people. Still talking. Okay. Then when I press 9 divided by 2 is not a whole number, I try the next prime number. Then I will try 3. Then this time when I press 3, 9 divided by 3, I get 3. Then I try again. Can it still be divided by 3? Still can. So I know that 9 can be written as 3 to the power of 2. Okay? So if I can write 9 as 3 power 2, I replace 9 with a bracket and put, instead of 9, I write it as 3 over 2. Then 9 itself has a power 3. So this whole bracket has a power 3. Okay? Then to simplify it, hello. Adam already standing and you still happily talking away. Okay, So 9 square to the power of 3. Yesterday we go through the law says that when you have 3 to the power of 2 to the power of 3, you multiply the 2 and the 3. But if you don't remember the law, what is the cube of 3 square? Cube of 3 square means 3 square multiply 3 square multiply 3 square. Then end up you will have 3, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, all together 6 of them. Again it is 3 times of the 2. Okay? Then you will get 9 to the power 3 is the same as 3 to the power 6. Okay? One more. 32 to the power of x. I want to change 32 into prime numbers. So again, the basic things are the same one. 32, first I try to divide by the smallest prime number, 2. Then it can be divided by 2. It will become 16. 16, I try 2 again, become 8. 8, I try 2 again, become 4. 4, I try 2 again, become 2, can divide by 2 again. So 32 can be written as 2 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can replace 32 with 2 to the power of 5. Then 32 has the power 5. So now, this bracket is 32. So now this bracket has to have power x. Then, to simplify it further, then I will need to multiply 5 with x. So it becomes 2 to the power of 5x. What if I don't remember I have to multiply? Then, yesterday I also mentioned before, try with some small numbers. Try. So I will go to the side. I go and write with my pencil. Let's say I have 2 to the power of 3. Or 2 to the power of 2. Then to the power of 3. What will happen? I will take 2 square, multiply by itself 3 times. Then even if I have to break down it further, I break it down further. Then end up I will have 2 to the power of 6. Then from there I must be able to tell. This 6 is actually 3 times of 2. So it's actually taking this power, multiply this power. So if I don't remember the law, I write this at the side to help myself see. Then I should actually multiply this power by this power. Then I will get 5x. Okay? Okay, try. Part B, part C. Change the base to prime factors. Instead of 16, go and find out 16 change to prime number is what base? This one. Huh? Don't understand. Yes. Why is it 32? I do the prime factorization. 32 itself is 2 to the power of 5. Instead of writing 32, I write it because they want me to change the prime. So I must first find out 32 change to prime number. Yes. Yes. So you will not read. Because what you ask is what I have been explaining. You have to learn to listen in the 1 teacher to many students and people. I cannot come to you explain the same thing, go to Armani explain the exact same thing, go to Dalisha explain the exact same thing. How would you have time like that? Right? If you listen already, you have other questions, then I come and answer, or I can remind them. But now it's you are asking exactly what I just said. If you want you to change the pace. But right now, what is the pace? 9 is not correct. So I want to first change the 9 prime number in x first. So 9 I have to go and find out what is 9. How can I write 9? 9 can be written as 3 squared. If I go and do my prime factorization, 9 can be divided by 3, left with 3, then divide by 3 again becomes 1. So 9 can be written as 3 squared. So instead of 9, I write as 3 squared, but 9 that now has the power 3 squared. So now my 3 squared also comes as the power 3. 3 squared itself. 3 squared itself. 3 squared without bracket. So this is the then your 9 is the power 3. So now your bracket is the power 3. Then after that, you need to use what your other system is. 3 squared to the power 3. You need to multiply the power. So in the end, it becomes 3 to the power 6. 3 to the power 6 is the same as 9 to the power of 3. Which is exactly what we explained just now. Yeah lah. The problem is you didn't hear. That is the problem. Okay, I think everyone should be done. Done? Done? 16. 16 can be written 16. Wow. You very happy that my pencil no battery. Yes, thank you. Huh? 2 to the power of 8 is correct. Wrong. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so 16. Why cannot write one? Go, go, go. Yeah. Yesterday one cannot find already. Okay, so 16. I go and try. Can divide by 2? Yes. 8 can divide by 2? Yes. 4 can divide by 2? Yes. 2 can divide by 2? Yes. So 16 can be written as 2 to the power of 4. Okay? After I write 16 as 2 to the power of 4, 16 itself is being squared. So 2 to the power of 4 is being squared. It will be good to put it in a bracket. Then after that you square. Okay? Then it is very clear. 2 to the power of 4 already. Then you square it. Okay? And the result will be 2 and then 2 times 4 become 8. Okay? Okay. 25 to the power of x. We must first. Hello. Then again, later ask me all the things that I just said also. Okay. 25 is not a prime number. We want the base to be a prime number. Hello, the two of you, don't bring books, you come here, keep talking to others. Not only your own self don't want to learn, you want others to not learn. You fail not enough. Make others fail with you better. Is that what you are thinking? Okay, 25 is not a prime number. The base now is 25. So I want the base to become a prime number. I have to go and change 25 to a prime number base. Here also. Hello. Happily doing your TikTok dance, shaking your hands. Okay, so 25 is the same one. I will always start with the smallest prime number. Try 2. 2 cannot try 3. 3 cannot try 5. Okay? Then 5, 5, 5, 1. So 25 can be written as 5 square. So 5 square is being x to the power of x. So after that I need to multiply the powers together. That's why 25x can be written as 5 to the power of 2x. They are the same number, just that I write them in different base. This is also index notation, but this one is index notation with prime number as the base. Okay. Next, question 7. Okay, for this question, a lot of people have difficulty in algebra. Is because you don't go and look at it at the lowest, at the root. What is it talking about? Actually, A5, B3, if I were to break it down further, when there is no symbol between A5 and B3, it is actually A to the power of 5 times B to the power of 3. Then I multiply A to the power of 4 times B. This is what is actually happening. If I were to break it down further, A to the power of 5 means A times A times A times A times A, 5 times. Okay? So, this one don't need to write in your solution, but I'm showing you A times A times A times A times A. This is what is actually happening. Times B times B times B. Times A times A times A times A times B. Okay? And when all these are multiplications, which one comes first, which one comes second, never mind one. It's up to me to arrange. So, when I have all this actually happening, I can actually put all the A's together. Okay? This 5, I put here. Then after that, I bring this 4 to the front. Then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4. I put the 4 A's to the front first. Okay? After that, then I put all the B. Yeah, wrong color. Then I put the B. Times B times B times B, which is from here. Then after that, another last one times B. Okay? So it is all multiplication. It is up to me to go and arrange. That's why end up, I have 5 times of A here, 4 times of A here, altogether 9 times of A here. Then when I go and write it back into its original, then it will be A to the power of 9. Okay? Then my B will be B to the power of 4. And then, by default, we don't need to write this multiplication. Which is why my answer become just A9 B4. Okay? So in actual working, I don't need to do all this in green color. When I'm actually doing my question, I won't be doing all this green color part. This one is to show you why we can do this. So in the actual doing, I must know that all this is multiplication. So my job is just to group A5 times A4. Then I just add their power, become A9. B cubed is also times B. So B cubed times B, I will have B to the power 4. Then I straight away can write down my answer, A9B4. Okay? I show you all one more. D. Okay. So, if I look at this one, break it down into smaller thing, as the numerator of this first fraction, I actually have 4 times P to the power 4. There is a multiplication in between. Then the denominator is Q to the power 2. Then I have divide. Then I have a fraction over here. So, when I'm solving this problem, yesterday's property, when this fraction is being cubed, what really happened is, I will have 4P4 over Q square times 4P4 over Q square times 4P4 over Q square. This part. So when I'm actually doing, I don't need to go through all this. I must know that my power 3 will be given to the 4. 4 times 4 times 4, 3 times. My power 3 will be given to P to the power of 4. It appeared 3 times. My power 3 will be given to Q square. It appeared 3 times. Okay? So when I'm actually doing, I will go and write 4 to the power 3. Then P. P4 to the power 3. If I can do, I straight away write 4 times 3 is 12. Then my bottom, Q square. The power 3 given to Q square, so 2 times 3, 6. This is my first fraction. My power 3 go inside, give to 4. My power 3 go inside, give to the P4. My power 3 go inside, give to Q2. Okay? Then for all your fraction, when I have division, I will always change it to multiplication. Then I flip. Numerator go to denominator. Denominator go to numerator. So 8Q4 go to the top. P2, P square to the power of 3 go bottom. Okay? This one is the one that I can actually skip one step lah. P2 to the power of 3. Then I know that I must multiply 2 and 3. So here I can straight away write P to the power of 6. After this, okay? Then I start to be able to go and do my cancellation, all this. 4 to the power of 3, I can press calculator, find out what is the number, because they asked me to simplify. In the end, I don't want to leave my numbers in index form. So 4 to the power of 3 is 64. So end up I have 64, P12, Q6 times 8, Q4, P6. When I'm doing multiplication, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So actually what is happening is, I can also cancel the numerator here with the denominator here. So this one is whole thing is a division. Okay? P12 on top, bottom got P to the power 6. So 6 of them is used to cancel out 6 from the 12. End up, I will have left with P6 at the top. Then for the Q6 at the bottom, on top got 4. So 4 of them on top, 6 of them below. If I cancel away the 4, I will cancel away 4 from the bottom also. Then I'll be left with Q2 at the bottom. Numbers and numbers, I just multiply them together. 64 times 8. 480 plus 32, 512. Okay? Again, try B and C. Okay, try B and C. Go, go, go. Try on your own. Go to the basic of what is happening, then you'll be able to do. You very busy. I heard the same thing yesterday. Then today you still don't have pen. You come here because you handsome and keep using your handsome to ask girls to give you pen. Your house burned down. Everything burned down except you. Burn down your pen, never burn you down. Yes. Next try. Zoe. Chicago. Boy. Zoe. Are you okay? Me. Ma. I'm broken. You know, you're not feeling well. But every day after school, she's so energetic, playing volleyball. Throw. You like after that? Throw. Thank you. Problem with part C. Most of you could do part B. Let me show here lah. Okay, part B. What is actually happening is I have C9 multiply D to the power 5. Then I divide by C cube multiply D4. Okay? I have one base C, I have one base D. I cannot mix them together, but C and C can cancel, D and D can cancel. 3 of the C from the bottom will be used to cancel out 3 of the C from the top. That's why I'm left with C to the power of 6. Okay? Then 4 of the D from the bottom will be used to cancel out 4 of the D at the top. So at first I have 5. I cancel 4 of them. So I just left with D lor. Just like that only. Okay? I think most of you are able to get this. Okay, for part C. It may look very scary at first. But if we go and look at what is actually happening. Hello. Hey, listen again. I'm telling you as well. Okay, so if we go and look at actually what is happening, my bracket itself has the power 4. Zoe, now your turn. Don't do. Then when I talk, you talking. Okay, so this bracket is to the power of 4. After that, this bracket is to the power of 2. Then we multiply them together. So what really happened with the first bracket is the bracket 2x cubed y to the power of 4. So this bracket is multiplied by itself 4 times. Okay, so if this bracket is multiplied by itself 4 times, can you see that the 2 from the inside the bracket, the 2 will multiply by itself 4 times. Okay, so when I expand this bracket, it will become my 2 multiplied by itself 4 times. So 2 to the power of 4. Then if I look at my x cube is multiplied by itself 4 times also. So inside my bracket, my x cube also will be to the power of 4. Similarly, my y will also to the power of 4. Hello. Okay. So the first bracket went to the power of 4. I hope you can see that my 4 will give to the 2. My 4 will give to the x cubed term. My 4 will give to the y. So once you see this pattern, I don't need to always go and do this green color thing already. So for the second bracket, I see the pattern. So I know that my 2 must give to my 3. My 2 must give to my x to the power 5. My 2 must give to my y to the power 4. Okay? Then 2 to the power of 4 is 16. Then I will have x power 12, y power 4, multiply 9, x power 10, y power 8. Because I multiply the power, 4 times 3, 12, 4, 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 4, 8. Then after that, all these are multiplication. Adam, why are you happily talking away? Showing people how you wash your hair. Then, number and number multiply together. Okay? Then I will have 144. Then the x and x multiply together. x12 times x10. When I multiply the same base together, I add up the index. So my x will have power 22. Similarly for my y, when I multiply the y's, y4 times y8, same base, I add up the power, so I will have y12. Okay? Can those who were asking about this question, different method. Where got different method one? Expert. Okay, this topic, this chapter, this topic, actually like that, if you can do these questions, good enough already. Okay, then we try to look at question 8. They combine a few numbers, then they want you to make it become one number. So, without calculator, right? No. Okay, sorry. Hey, listen, Ashari. Dalisha, listen. Okay. Listen. Listen. Fosia. Okay. When the question asks you to give in index notation, Fosia, then I have to repeat again. When the question asks you to give in index notation, Ashari, then your calculator doesn't work. When you want to solve this question, if you key in calculator, normally, your calculator will just give you a number. They will not help you go and write the number in index notation. Okay? So when the question asks you to give index notation, they don't want you to just press calculator to find answer. For these two questions, just nice, it will work. But for normal, your exam questions, when they ask you to give in index notation, you have to go and figure out how to solve them in index notation. Meaning, just now you all learned already. If I want to put all these numbers together, I need them to be same base, then I can do. So now one is base 2. One of them is base 4, one of them is base 8. Like that cannot work. So I must go and change all to same base first. 8 can be written as 2 cube. Then the 2 cube is being square. Then after that, 4 can be written as 2 square. And 4 is being cube. Okay? So if I go and change all to base 2, then I can work with the numbers already. 2 times 2 to the power of 6. Then after that, divided by 2 to the power of 6. Okay? Then with your knowledge of index, multiply 2 and 2 6, I will have 2 7. Then when I divide by 2 6, I will have 2. So you can see you don't need calculator. The numbers look like very big, but actually if you know your index notation, you can still solve. Okay? One more. C. Okay? Ken? Hold up, hold up. Why? Huh? Nabil, you again very tired. Why? Now, Hari Raya over, Puasa over. Don't need to wake up so early. You still so tired. Okay, Pasi. Huh? Huh? Oh, you're not done. Not feeling well. Megan also puasa, Megan. Ira, okay? Okay. Okay. For this question, you have calculator also cannot solve because there are power x inside. There's no way to key in your calculator. Okay? So when we want to solve, hey, the three boys still talking. Even if you all can do, you all also shouldn't be talking now. And furthermore, I don't think you all can do. Then why are you not trying to learn? Okay. So actually just now we have done a few times. When the numbers are different, we try to make all the base the same. So 36. I know straight away you can think of 6 times 6. But then 6 times 6 doesn't mean that the other numbers can also have base 6. So we try to all go to prime factors. So 36, if I want to do prime factorization, it will become 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay? So instead of 36, I will write 36 as 2 square, 3 square to the power of x. For 216, 108, 54, 27, 9, 3, 3. So 216, I will write it as 2 to the power of 3, 3 to the power of 3, then to the power of 2x. 16, just now we do a few times already. 16 is 2 to the power of 4 to the power of 2x. Okay? Then my 36 is to the power of x. So this whole bracket to the power of x, my x must give to 2 square, my x must give to 3 square. So it will become 2 to the power of 2x times 3 to the power of 2x. Then my 2x must give to 2 to the power of 3. So will become 2 to the power of 6x. 3 to the power of 6x. After that, divided by 2 to the power of 8x. Okay? Then now we can start to combine all those same base one. 2 to the power of 2x times 2 to the power of 6x. Same base. Multiply. So I add up their power. So I will have 2 to the power of 8x. Then for my 3, also same. 3 to the power of 2x times 3 to the power of 6x. Same base. Multiply, I add up their power. So 3 to the power of 8x. Then after that, I still have a 2, 8x. So this time round, when I group my 2, base 2, 2 8x divided by 2 8x, they are the same number. So 8x minus 8x is 0. Or 2 8x divided by 2 8x, any number divided by itself also become 1. So meaning, in the end, I'll just be left with 3 to the power of 8x. Answer. How, Dalisha, follow? Okay, this one more difficult already. Usually you don't need to be able to solve this one. Okay? Okay. Let us take a look at part D also. Same I have 16, I have 10. It will be difficult to work with all these bases. So same. I go and change them all to prime factor base. So my 16 will become 2 to the power of 4. Just now we do a few times, now I skip this. Then 10 itself is actually 2 times 5. So if I simplify, I will have 5 to the power of 2x times 2 to the power of 4x. Then the bottom I have 2 to the power of x times 5 to the power of x. Then the same base one I can go and divide already. 5 to the power of 2x divided by 5 to the power of x. So the result is actually when I have division 5 2x and 5x. The number of 5s at the bottom is x. The number of 5s at the top is 2x. So the number of x's here used to cancel away from the top. So my 5 will be left with 2x minus x, which is x. Okay? Then my 2 will be left with 4x minus x. Because it's division, divide. So 4x minus the power, power minus power, power minus power. So in the end, my answer will be 5 to the power of x times 2 to the power of 3x. Okay? Answer. So your calculator will not be able to help you do all this. Okay, actually enough already. Next lesson, we start with the next topic. Okay? Next lesson, we start 4.2. Then for now, you all can go and try the questions that you all haven't do. Got question asked. Or now you all can take a break. Okay?